Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Wind Waker HD. We've just acquired a sail. We're here on Windfall Island after being tossed away from the Forsaken Fortress like just another piece of trash. However, we are ready to do some more side stuff. The King of Red Lion said once we get the sail, we need to immediately come back and get on our way, but we're going to ignore him because he is just a giant piece of wood. So we can head up here. This is a place we haven't really seen yet. First stop is going to be this little pictograph shop. Now, as you may remember, we do have the deluxe picto box, and I'm going to show you the process that you would normally go through in this game in order to get the deluxe picto box. We can't actually do it because obviously we already have it. That would be some sort of a contradiction. So if we talk to this guy here, you will notice that we seem to be in possession of a very fine picto box. So this is, of course, something that would only happen once you've got the first picto box that was in Tingle's Cell, which we went through that very awful maze for. So thankfully, since we have a picto box, he just assumes we're a good person, which, you know, I guess is fair. All right, so we can head upstairs to the gallery. Now, you would need to check all of these pictures, I believe. And he's got quite a few of them up here. There's some interesting stuff, so I think it's probably worth looking at anyway. So it is a hobby of mine to sneak up behind people when they least expect it. It's a bad hobby. You should find a new one. These pictographs you see decorating these fine walls have all been taken by none other than myself. They are my pride and joy. In younger days, I was tireless, sailing far and wide across the great seas, snapping pictographs wherever I went. Have a look at them. Sure will. Immediately, my eye is drawn to this one. What is going on here? Those are creatures called choo-choos. They're not trains or anything, though. There's that have medicinal properties, the most important resource treasured by sailors the world over. Extremely rare species known as the blue choo-choo. It's under very unusual circumstances that they're ever even sighted. Indeed, I guess so. All right, what's next? It's a pretty nice pictograph, yeah. One of a tiny rock islet resting far out in the sea southeast of here. A very dignified butler standing before the door. I snapped this pictograph without even thinking. Certain this is someone's private cabana. Are you sure you should be displaying this photograph then? Isn't that some sort of violation of privacy, maybe? I don't know. Whoop, there we go. Oh, that's interesting. It's like a weird totem pole thing. Strange platform rising up out of the sea, seeming to claw at the sky. It makes for an even stranger silhouette. Yeah, well, you know, it happens to all of us, man. Hey, that place looks familiar. I've seen this before. Yep, Outset Island. Hey, that's where I'm from. It's my home. Most delightful of fishing villages, innocent and rich with nature's bounty. That it is. A beautiful young lass, huh? It wasn't my grandma, was it? I think that's heavily implied, actually, in his younger days. And of course, you know, in our grandma's younger days, too. So, that'd be kind of interesting. Ill-fated day. Misfortune befell me and my boat was destroyed. Clinging to the wreckage, I drifted at the whims of the waves. Saw this monstrosity, veiled in mist, fading in out of sight, none other than the ghost ship. Drew a map of its movements. I'm sure we won't find that at any point during this game, right? As soon as the man had finished drawing the lines of that cursed map, he died a most unexpected death. Might be possible to sneak into the ghost ship and get the treasure that's said to lurk within its hull. Oh man, we're totally doing that. I've got to do that. Ghost ship's awesome. Also nice. Hey, there's 2 treasure chests back there. We can't actually get to those right now. I'll just keep those in mind for later. This is a little statue thing. That's kind of neat, I guess. Home on one of the Triangle Islands. It lies due south of here. Total of 3 of them. I guess that would make sense to be the Triangle Islands. Each of them has a statue standing on its shores. Cool. And finally, what about this one? Oh, yep. We've been here before. You even got the bird in the shot. That's pretty impressive. I'm not sure how you got this without being spotted. I guess maybe security wasn't as tight back then. If you value your life, you should stay as far away from that place as you can. Actually, I just got back from there. It wasn't that bad. Just disguise yourself as a barrel, you know? Standard fare. All right, so that's all the pictographs. So normally what you do at this point is you'd come back downstairs and you'd just hang out over here, and eventually, as we look up at the stairs here, he's going to come down and basically take up residence here at this counter. Now, at this point, what you would do is you speak to him, and he's just going to give us this, and, you know, it's true. You two must snap, snap, snap pictographs until you finally arrive at the very pinnacle of photography. So that's it. He normally stops there this time in second quest. What he normally does is praises your interest in the hobby and asks if you want to become his apprentice. You take on an apprenticeship with him, and he gives you some tasks. And the first task he gives you is basically you're going to have to stake out this mailbox. The task that he gives you is to take a picture of somebody that is sending a letter, in the act of sending the letter, aka sticking the letter into the post box. So you essentially just stake this thing out until eventually you'll see this guy walk up to it and put a letter in the mailbox. So as soon as he puts the letter in, as he's in the process of it, you can see the letter in his hand, it's going in the post box. Snap a picture, and that will be your first task complete. I don't know, why do you look so sad? This creepy guy's watching me. Okay, well, now he's better. So once you've done that, that will have completed your first task. Your second task is to take a picture of the most cowardly man on the island in his moment of fright. So in order to do that, we need to, it's convenient he was actually standing here. We need to go into this milk bar or coffee bar, whatever it is they replaced with alcohol in the Japanese version, I'm sure. Whoa, that was a weird camera. Now we need to go up here. So this guy right here is going to be our unfortunate cowardly target. What you want to do is grab one of these pots, then throw it near him. As you can see, he gets in this little frightened pose. While he's in this pose, quickly take out your camera, snap a shot of him, and that will be your second task done. Now, I may not get to show you the third task before being accosted by this group of kids walking around up here, so let's just go ahead and... Okay, so thankfully they don't start anything, which is good, so I can just show you exactly what's going to happen. So what you want to do for your third and final task, your task with essentially, like, I don't remember the words he uses, but like capturing the moment of eye contact between two people who are in love with each other and don't even know it. It's a bit of a high ask, if you ask me. That would be kind of hard to figure out on your own. But what you want to do is essentially just look at right here at this lady. Now, it can be a little tricky to do this without these kids circling around you, ruining the shot. So if you can find a good place to make sure that they are framed. Remember, you have a pretty generous zoom. You can get pretty close there. It's an interesting picture if I were to take that. So you can stand pretty far away and still get away with it. So that's not too big of a deal. So what you want to do is while you're waiting, looking at this lady here, you may remember this friendly tour guide walking around. What's going to happen is he's going to walk up there to where that girl is, and as the exact moment they pass by each other, they will quickly glance in each other's direction. It's at that moment you need to snap the photograph with both of them in frame, and that will be your third and final task. So while we're thinking about these two, we can actually come up here and talk to the lady, because I didn't do that before. It's also worth, once you finish those 3 tasks, you can just go back to Lenzo and, show him the pictograph each time, and then he will eventually reward you with the deluxe Picto box. Now, the difference between the original GameCube version is you would have to do one more thing in the GameCube version, which actually involves going to a place you can't get to until after the first dungeon, so it's still a little while yet. But they've changed that in the HD version to simply just give you the deluxe Picto box after those 3 tasks. So let's talk to the lady here. Yeah, I guess it's kind of a cute outfit. A friend of mine who lives on Outside Island sent this outfit to me. Yeah, small world, huh? Put jars on her head. Hey, I know who you're talking about. All right, so I think we can keep talking here. I've had something on my mind ever since the pictographer who lives in the red brick building told me my fortune. I guess he's a fortune teller too. If I send a beautiful pictograph of myself to the one who has captured my heart, true love will blossom in return. Couldn't help but notice you have a Picto box of your own, and this is the thing I believe also you would need the deluxe Picto box for, so in the original version this isn't something you could do right now, but then once you get the deluxe Picto box, we're basically caught up now. That item would be in your inventory at this point. Yeah, so leave it to me. We'll take care of it. We'll set you up. I'll show off this outfit, so don't just take a pictograph of my face. Can you be sure to get my whole body in the pictograph? Well, I guess. All right, so let's ditch these kids for a bit. Run them over here, and then we'll run them over here. And then they're circling around. I may still be able to get a shot here. There's a bit of a break in between. All right, let's line it up. Boom, there we go, got it. So we'll save this pictograph. And then, of course, you would have done the quest at this point, so you would know that her lover is actually that guy that's walking around. So let's see if we can find him. Here he is. Yeah, he takes this little crooked path up here. Nobody ever goes up this way. It's kind of weird. So we can actually show him this pictograph that we just took. Ah, this girl. It's the girl I've had my eye on lately. Yeah, I know. yeah, you know, she's kind of cute. Why not? That's it. I've made my decision. I'm going to get that girl to go out with me. It's got to be done, buddy. All right, you do it. Maybe we're invited to join the cafe bar for coffee. So what's her name? I actually don't know. She just kind of told me does she have a steady fellow? No, I don't think so. I'm pretty sure she's into you. All right, so that's going to set them up. There's nothing really more that we can do with them. I think I can talk with her and say maybe he'll come tomorrow. So unfortunately, we have to wait until a day has passed, and we could, you know, do that. The problem is time does not pass while you're in a town. It will pass while we're out at sea, but, you know, we're kind of stuck in the town at this point, and I'm not about to go out to sea, wait for a bit, and then come back. We'll be back later, so we'll deal with them then. All right, so they're about to pass here. We may actually get to capture that moment where they will look at each other. Yeah, right there. So that's the moment you'd want to take the picture. And then he moves on. So if you miss that opportunity, you gotta wait for him to circle the whole island again, which could take a while. But anyway, once you finish that, got the deluxe picto box, you've set these two up, and we're pretty much good with everything we can do for them at the moment. Now, there is a little bit of a mini game we still need to play. We can actually talk to these guys here. These guys are the killer bees. This is the turf of the world, apparently. All right. Yeah, sure. Okay, so hold off on the minigame. There's actually, I guess they're kind of both minigames. There's a couple minigames we'll need to play here. One of them is more minigamey and then the other, I guess. But we can head into the schoolhouse here, and this is that school teacher they were talking about that loves jewelry. I guess I can see it. She's got kind of big... No, I want to look at the side of your head. There we go. And these big, like, I don't know, pearl earrings or aquamarine earrings, I guess. I don't know. But let's talk to her. This is Miss Marie, School of Joy. Nope, sorry, I'm not here to enroll. I'm already smart. So, let's say we need to talk. I look a bit flashy for a teacher, but I assure you I am one. Teaching the children of the island about true joy. I mean, you kind of needed another curriculum. Like, are you teaching enough science, mathematics, arts, musics, you know, English, reading, literature? You need to get these kids, like, they need to be prepared for life once they grow up. But, you know, I guess joy is good, too. I have a rather joyless problem. There's this delinquent gang of 4 young boys who never listen to a word I say. No wait patiently for them to show up. They never come. And they're the only kids on this island, so I guess you're just not doing anything at all these days. So catch their leader and talk some sense into them. Yes, ma'am. I like the sorry lady. That's a good prompt. A sorry lady. All right, so she wishes us luck. So we need to whip these kids into shape. Not literally, of course. And let's have a talk with them. All right, hey, you. Quit acting up. Some kind of country rube? I mean, look at that outfit. Again, a little bit different because of the outfit. I love just the minor changes here. Did I? There we go. I don't think I talked to the correct guy. I think I got one of the other ones. Problem with this killer bees? Yeah, maybe I do, you know? Annoying. She's not a hag. She seemed pretty... I mean, granted, she probably is not up on education standards, but... Yeah, maybe I did. Maybe you don't feel tardy, but you are. Mighty invincible gang of 4, the killer bees. If you want to challenge us to a competition, well, maybe listen a little bit. All right. Yeah, I'll take you. Just leave me alone. In real life, like, just leave me alone, kid. Just go away. Yeah, I'll take you on. All right, so the rules are simple. We're going to go hide somewhere, and if you try to find us, we're going to run. Got to try to catch us. Easy as that, bud. So obviously, this is the analog. I'm going to keep bringing up Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, because those were, you know, kind of the games that this obviously draws inspiration from. The analog to the Bombers Gang, is that what they were called? In Majora's Mask, the group of the 5 kids you had to get the password from. We won't hide indoors and we won't leave the island. Let's look for us around in the shadows and behind buildings and stuff. If you catch all 4 of us, we lose. All right. So they run away. We get to play a little bit of a hide and seek. Now these guys aren't too tough to find. Some of them are in actually pretty good hiding spots, so we may need to look around a little bit. First of which, I believe we can look around up here, and whoop, is around the corner. There he is. Ah, he jumped to his death. Oh, wait, no, he's fine. Strong legs for that kid. That's a pretty long jump. I don't know if you'd actually be all right. So they're going to run away. And essentially we just gotta catch them. Rolling can help to catch up quicker, but you're faster than they are, so when you need precision and you're close to them, it's probably better to just run normally. So, all right, there's one of the 4. Now I know where another one is hiding off the top of my head. Let's run over here and roll there. You'll see that'll knock the leader down off the tree. Watch out for the beggar dude. He's not very nice. All right, so he's gonna run up here. No, dude. I don't care about your coffee date. No, take out your sword. You better run, kid. Yeah, he's gonna try to run up this way so we can kind of cut him off a little bit. Get him. There we go. All right, so that's the leader taken care of, and thankfully we're actually right next to another one. If we head over here, one is hiding behind this gravestone. Got you cornered. No, well, because you can run that way. That's also a pretty long jump. I mean, granted, that is sand below. I guess it's a little more cushiony than just solid ground, but no. Dude, Tot, I don't want your rhythm. All right, so now we chase after this one. This one can be tricky because he just sort of runs around on the beach with no real pattern. It's a little hard to tell. There we go, we can cut him off. And that's 3 of the 4. The final one is going to be over here. We could take the slow way and sort of go along that ledge, or we can just jump for it, because we'll make it. And he should be, yep, here he is back here. Now, this is a good hiding spot, I gotta admit. This one's kind of tough to get to. So, this guy would probably win if we were, you know, if it wasn't completely unfair because I already know where all of them are. All right, so let's hop down, chase after the final one. Again, he just kind of runs around the field here with no real pattern. There we go. And that's all 4 of them. Not sure who's blowing the whistle, but we found him. Found all 4 of us, and he caught us all too. Talk about utter defeat. Yep. We lost our touch. Sure have. All right, so from now on, they won't cause no more trouble. And he's going to give us a piece of heart in return. I don't know where this kid got this thing, but thanks. This is going to make me stronger. So we got 2 pieces, 2 more to complete another heart container. It's our favorite possession, but you've proven that you're worthy. Indeed I am. Need you to apologize for Miss Marie. All right, I guess we'll do that. Back in the schoolhouse. What's up, Miss Marie? We need to talk again. Oh, I don't know. They're not delinquents. They just, you know, they're cool kids. Like, they think they're all that. It happens to everybody. All right, so she's going to give us, nice, 50 rupees. So this is a good way to get some money if you didn't have enough to buy the sale. This would get you most of the way there. All right, so I don't think she has anything else to say. Well, I guess you're not too far off. Also, I like these little drawings of them. I guess they did like self-portraits or something. This one looks a little creepy though. I'm kind of not feeling that one. I like that one though. It looks properly goofy with the big nose and everything. So we're actually not done with the killer bees at this point. They've got a little bit of something else for us as we walk out. So she could apologize to Teach for us. She knows it's going to be her birthday soon. I did not. We ain't no teacher's pets. We ain't going to give our teacher no birthday present. Teach loves jewelry and junk more than anything else in the world, including us. We have no value to our own teacher. So she mentioned joy pendants. We've actually picked up a joy pendant, but I think we need to pick up a specific one for this instance. I was climbing trees the other day. I saw some sparkly light up on top of some tree in town. Alright, so I guess we need to find this joy pendant for them, so we can do that real quick. Thankfully, I also know where that is. It's not too hard to find. If we head over here, we may be able to see the sparkle. It's in this tree. I don't know if you can... I'm not really seeing anything. Maybe you could see it from far away, but I think it is in this one. There we go. We roll into it. A joy pendant falls down. And we grab another one. Unfortunately, it does give you the explanation here, but that's because it's sort of a scripted thing. So they actually hid it up in the tree, yeah. If you thought that was a little too like, hey, that might be a joy pendant, what do you think? They actually did that on purpose. It's gonna be Miss Marie's birthday soon. We're thinking of giving her a present. It's because we finally got our hands on that thing. But we can't be going around giving presents to people. Ain't the killer bee style. Yeah, so, like I said, the kids are nice after all. They just think they're cool. Yeah, like I said, it happens to everybody. Everybody was like that as a kid at some point. All right, so now I think this might actually be a quicker way to get back up. We need to just head back into the school and give her that joy pendant we found. Here we go. And nope, not this building, but this one over here. All right, now I need to equip our joy pendant. We gotta dig deep into it. Yeah, here's the tingle bottle. So we could equip these if we wanted, and essentially I didn't really talk about how to post to the Miiverse, but I didn't figure it was that important. Whenever you use this bottle, you'll essentially be able to like write a message or attach a pictograph or both, and just send it off into the Miiverse. So it's not too complicated, but that's not what I'm actually here for. We need to go through our spoils bag, grab the joy pendant, and give one of them to the teacher. Yep, sure is. I like that hand wave. Well, I've got another one already. I mean, they don't seem that hard to find. I'll happily take a single one. I insist only one. Tell you the truth, I'd actually like 20 of them. Oh, well, okay. Been a teacher here for a long time. It's tough to put one past me. That being said, I'm pretty sure I know who put you up to this. Yeah. Hey, I didn't say anything, all right? I held up my end of the bargain. So she's going to reward us, and we actually get another red rupee. So again, if you needed those 80 rupees, surely you've picked up 10 rupees at some point, because that gives you 70 in total. All right, will do. So, how many did you give me again? 1? Oh, well, don't make me feel bad about it. Yeah, so obviously we're going to need to be turning in joy pendants as we find them to her. I'm going to just hold on to the one I've got until we get everything we need. She mentioned she wanted 20 of them. The final amount to get all of the rewards from her is actually 40. So it turns out it's actually really easy to do that, and we're going to be completing it very quickly, actually right after the first dungeon, in fact. So we'll be back here soon in order to claim that reward and then never have to worry about joy pendants again. Sounds good. All right, so that is almost everything that needs to be done here on Windfall. We're done with the killer bees. They don't need anything else. Yeah, we're the coolest. Sure are. And for now, there's only one more thing we can do. We're going to head into this building, and I'm sure everyone who knows this game has been waiting for this minigame, because boy, is it a fun one. Absolutely no sarcasm at all there. This guy, though, I do like this guy, so let's talk to him, see what's up. It's 10 rupees per game for kids. Sure, I guess. All right, so let's get to it. Welcome to the fleet. He puts on this ass. I'm not gonna read all of that. I could read all of that, but I don't want to make this any more terrible than it already is. Red alert! All hands on deck. Sonar shows that schools of deadly giant squid are approaching. All ships prepare for battle. The fiends, they approach. 3 squid groups, a large one, a medium, and a small one. If we allow them to come any closer, the children on the island will be in grave danger. Let's take out our new radar system. Seek out and sink all of these fiendishly hidden enemies. You only have 24 cannonballs to destroy the marauding squid pods. I'm gonna score 4 direct hits on the large, 3 on the medium, 2 on the small. Move the cursor. Okay, we can figure that out. Is that clear? What's going on here? Stop. Just, you're moving around the thing. The picture. Your face is moving on your head. Okay, aye, sir. Let's do it. So far the record is 20. Okay, now let's just get to that. Ignore that guy. So, it's Battleship. I mean, 100% it's what it is. It's Battleship with 2 fewer ships. There are 5 ships in Battleship, right? So we've got a 4, a 3, and a 2. We've got 24 cannonballs to find them all. High score is 20. We need to beat this game twice and beat the record once in order to get everything we need from here. So, best place to start, right in the middle. You can find something here a lot of the time, actually. We just need to, okay, the 3, that's good. So we've still got the 4 remaining. So my strategy, it's general strategy for Battleship. So we've got a 4 and a 2 remaining. So you need to look at like how many different ways a 4 squid could pass through here. Like, in this case, it could be, if you look at this square, like it could be here or it could be here. And that's pretty much it. And like with this space, for example, it couldn't be 4 across. So really you're only it could only be 4 up and down, but it could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you wanted to kind of like make a heat map to do this, it's not really that necessary. But I prefer to look for ones that could be also, like, it could be 4 across, for example. So we'll check here. Okay, that's not gonna work. We'll check here, and there we go. And there's the 4. So now we have to find the 2. Unfortunately, when it gets down to the 2, it's a little bit luck-based. So I just look for anything that has a cross on it like this. So it could be in any of these positions, and just essentially look at these crosses. And, you know, you may or may not get it. It's basically luck at this point. So I think we may be out of those cross patterns. In which case you want to look at anything that can have like a T coming out of it. Like here, it could be in any of 3 spaces. Here's, okay. Yeah, see, we only have 1 shot left, so unfortunately, we are not going to be able to do this. And it was up there. I mean, like, see, I wouldn't have gotten that because it wasn't in a T pattern, so I would have been, I've had to exhaust all the 3s. It just wouldn't have worked. It's luck-based. You know, you can have a strategy for it, but at some point, you've got to find a 2 side-by-side squares, and it's just kind of luck. So we'll just be sitting here trying this. Obviously, some heavy editing is going to go into effect here. It shouldn't take too long, but I'll pretty much just cut to the winning rounds. Oh man, I found the 2 right off the bat. Oh no! Alright, well, 50-50 shot of winning there. Too bad. Yeah, well, I was on it, but nope. Oh, we got it in 20. Is that enough? Will that give me the beating the record? I don't think so. That was weird. That actually confused me. The 2 and the 4 were right next to each other. So I hit 1, 2, 3, and then the 2 and 3 were actually just the 2, but it marked one of them off, so I thought it was the 3. It confused me for a minute there. So your deeds have successfully protected the peace on the Fair Island. We're so very proud. Hooray! Yay! Thanks for that. Also, you may notice, I believe the dress that the kid is wearing is pretty much the same dress that Errol, your sister, was wearing, so that's kind of funny. Alright, so we get a piece of heart for beating it once. There we go, we're up to 3 now. And no, that does not count as beating the record, so we've still got to do that. We also still have to beat it one more time, so hopefully we can do that on, a try pretty soon here. I did it in 20 again. I can't quite beat it. I just need to get 19. All right, so we beat it the second time, and he should give us a different reward. Yeah, hooray, yay, we get it. All right, so yeah, he's going to give us a treasure chart this time, and that's the second reward. We still need to beat it by beating the record. I think from here on out, whenever we win, we'll get rupees, so that will continue to fund our endeavors here. All right, so let's do this one more time. Try to get the record this time. All right, so we beat it again without beating the record, unfortunately, but it gives us 50 rupees. So I believe this is put into place to basically just sort of finance your continued efforts to beat the record. So this will give us another 5 plays, basically, which is good, because this has actually been eating up a lot of money. Been having some kind of bad luck here.
Splish, 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 kaboom, splish, kaboom.
Oh man, I finally did it. All right, 19. That's, that's good enough for me. I got it down to just the 2. I got lucky enough. This took me quite a while. I guess not really incredibly long. Let's see, okay, my recording time is at 47 minutes, so I don't know, a good 15 of it was probably here. It's a lot of bad luck. They put it in a lot of bad locations, it's just what it comes down to. But we'll get our 50 rupees here, so we didn't actually come out too badly in terms of money. We still got 21, 219, I can't even say numbers correctly. All right, so 19 is a new record, so we get this too, which is another treasure chart, and we're done. We never have to play this stupid game ever again. I can leave and never come back. I'm out of here. Okay, so with that, I now believe that that's everything that we needed to do. Let's just let these, just circle around. I know, I'm cool. Just circle around me, bask in my glory. So I do believe that that is now everything that we have needed to complete here on Windfall Island for the time being. There's still loads more to do here, but we'll need other items, or it's just way more convenient to be able to pass time. To wait for days to pass to do stuff at night, that sort of stuff. So we can't really do that very well right now. It would involve some dumb process of going out and waiting and coming back, which I don't want to do. So we are now ready to depart for Windfall and head to wherever our boat tells us we need to go. I think I'm done here, though. I'm just about finished with this recording for, the time being. Having played all of that stuff has made me a little bit cranky. So next time we'll depart and see what kind of adventures await us on the Great Sea with our new intelligent talking boat. Until then, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.